Hello, welcome back. I have shut and even locked the door. Welcome back, everyone. How are you? We have found, if the journal is to be believed, the Dark Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood hideout, and they're all immediately aggro. I was kind of considering, is the Dark Brotherhood joinable in this, because I believe there's a different Assassin's Guild. But I guess this answers my question. Oh yeah, one of your guild's targets just walked in. Well, I mean, maybe I just want to pay them off, or are they all about the sacred targets and all that? There we go. Morag Tong's joinable. Much more respectable than the Dark Brotherhood? Oh my gosh. I'm married to a bird who might disagree. Oh, actually, I'm not entirely sure. I think he likes both. Hoping they leave the Dark Brotherhood behind for 6. We have a Punisher, 2 Punishers. Who are the guys who died right off? Operators. And Journeyman. Enemies are still nearby, huh? I liked the Skyrim Dark Brotherhood a fair bit. I can't remember the Oblivion one too well. Maybe even, like, multiple guilds of the same thing. You know, I'm not sure if the Elder Scrolls has ever had a situation where you can enjoy one of 2 sides of a conflict. I imagine it would go great. And they do it very well, right? Enemies are still nearby. Oh yeah, the houses. I honestly kind of forgot about the houses. I was trying to make a joke about the Skyrim Civil War that people didn't seem to like that much. Hey, I can rest over here. I do like that mechanic a lot, especially with the houses. How funny that they didn't find me over here. Yeah. And not just like a blanket reputation like 17. But actually like, oh yes, I've heard about you. Of course I've heard about you. You're the Archmaster of House Redoran. Beyond good or Good or Evil? I haven't played that one either. That was a bit, I promise you. Oh, there's actually a bed here that's free to use. And a book on Sithis. Should I read this entire book on Sithis? Oh, thank you for the pats, Mom. I kind of like... Okay. I am a staunch defender of the alignment system. I think that all of its bad reputation comes from abuse of the alignment system. Anything Padomaic is worth reading? Ooh, I wish I was smart enough to know that word. Sithis is the start of the house. Before him was nothing, but the foolish Altmer have names for and revere this nothing. That is because they are lazy. Indeed, from the sermons, Stasis asks merely for itself, which is nothing. I think we actually have read this before. So I'm not going to do it again. Padome, the half of creation representing chaos and change. It's cool. By admitting that I didn't know something, I got to learn. You're going to bed? Well, I hope I see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Well, I appreciate that they're waiting turns. Yeah, I actually really like that there is a system in place for deciding whether or not your character is, quote, pure good enough to wield the special magic sword. Connection between Sithis and Padome is somewhat contested. Imperial culture treats Padome as evil, while Argonians see Padome as part of the cycle of life and death in the universe that should be celebrated. Maybe I should go back and read that book. It's only 4 pages, and also I got beaten up a little bit. Sithis sundered the nothing and mutated the parts, fashioning from them a myriad of possibilities. These ideas ebbed and flowed and faded away, and this is how it should have been. One idea, however, became jealous and did not want to die. Like the stasis, he wanted to last. This was the demon Anui El, who made friends, and they called themselves Adra. I have definitely read this before. They enslaved everything that Sithis had made and created realms of everlasting imperfection. Thus are the Adra the false gods, that is, illusion. So Sithis begat Lorcan and sent him to destroy the universe. Lorcan, unstable mutant. Lorcan had found the Adric weakness. While each rebel was, by their nature, immeasurable, they were, through jealousy and vanity, also separate from each other. They were also unwilling to go back to the nothing of before. So while they ruled their false dominions, Lord Khan filled the void with a myriad of new ideas. These ideas were legion. Soon it seemed that Lord Khan had a dominion of his own, with slaves and everlasting imperfections, and he seemed, for all the world, like an Aedra. Thus did he present himself as such to the demon Anui El, and the 8 givers, as a friend. Go on to the Sharmat Dagothar as a friend. A Hermamora, Altadun Pad Home, Lacan A I. It's the thing, I think. A lot of cultures see Anu as the founder and maker force, but the Khajiit see Padome as a mother of creation. I see. Kirkbride moment. Ow. That's the house. There, we got it, see? Hold on, what's please no? Hi Yuki, how are you doing? Please no is a big AoE absorb health. Absorb health, 74 points for 1 second in 15 feet on touch. Oh no, I hope you're getting some rest now. Please no is how I kindly ask a large group of people to stop following me. The emergency train derailment, yes. Was it worth it, buddy? You want to get off your Skull's wild ride? Oh, Mr. Skull. Yeah, that makes more sense. Shoot. Well, how long ago was that? Tonight. Oh no. Morphin. I hate the caps on it, I know. But I'd have to pay to remake it if I just want to fix the caps. By the way, Isa, I've been thinking of how to broach the subject with you. Any type of formatting is acceptable for quotes, but I realized that with a simple change on my end, no ending punctuation is actually a lot more versatile than an ending punctuation. And I just don't know how to bring it up. Oh, good. He is killing me. All passengers must stay securely seated in their passenger compartments until the end of the ride. The ride kills you, though. It's injury or death staying on it. I can honestly do that because that sounds like a lot of work that is not super necessary for you to do. Also, the thing is, we can't guarantee, especially as we add more quotes, that they're all the correct format. So I think we just gotta roll with it. I'm only mentioning it at all because it seems important. It seems important to you, I mean. Saying in the options of cake or death, your option is only death. Well, perhaps you can have cake and death. I'd prefer consistency, but I think we must let consistency go. I'm sorry, it's the only way. So what we're actually talking about is how to format quotes. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Suri made one with quotes on it. He's the reason we can't organize our MTG cards by set. Yeah, that also kind of works. It also makes it clear which part is the actual quote. Also, I'm supposed to read them, I guess. As we all know. If they bone so hard it rends your flesh. ... You know where I'm going with that. It makes them all like regular things. I love the implication. Oh yeah, you know what they say. You can dodge through it. What about the delicate snowfields? I can't remember what the cause of that quote was. Why does the bot have to make me look so bad? Quotes care not for the snowfield. She is my dear sweet mother, who's never had a naughty thought. I'm gonna please know this man. And also save right before I open the door. He paralyzed me? You just thought your mom never had thoughts like that until you went to see Adventures? Was she taken in by America's ass, perhaps? No! Tell my liege, I have Your journal's been updated, okay. This scene where Captain America is punching a punching bag and the camera is nice focused on his butt. It was America's ass, but not that scene. Oh yeah, that's why her name is the reference to the Vampire Chronicles, a very wholesome series. It's true. Your mom leans over and whispers, "They put this scene in here for us." I mean, I admit, my mom's done similar. Adamantium, Jink Blade of Wounds. Dark Brotherhood contract. The bearer of this document, under special dispensation of the Night Mother, who has entered in a contract in perpetuity with H, has given special dispensation to execute Joe Rajo, a Khajiit recently residing on the island of Ardenfell. In accordance with all laws and traditions, an aforementioned personage will be executed in the name of H in the most expedient manner possible. All services of the Dark Brotherhood are at the disposal of the bearer of this binding and non-disputable document. Hello, friend. How are you doing? It's been a minute. Accidentally rested for 1 hour. She did not know at that point you were supposedly dating a woman. Gotcha. It was a little awkward. Yeah. Full disclosure. Okay, so this is a little weird. So, Suri effectively had to come out to his mom as being interested in a guy. And then I showed up and I'm like, hello. And then, like, say a year passes and it's like, hey, so I need to talk to you. And she was like, well, then what was the whole thing with the... What was the point of the first coming out? Basically, to give a silly and simplified version of it. Sorry, it came out a little weird and awkward. It featured other people, so I felt weird about it. Having some life difficulties, TM? Oh no. But more importantly, you found another Teensy Weensy error in the Hlalu section of Rough and Ready. So your friends call you the incubator? I'm sorry, that's really funny. We all need a gentle incubation in our lives. As long as it's a respectful and gentle incubation, it's fine. And it sounds like it is. Look, as long as it's for the right reasons. And this is a pretty good reason. I wanted to ask if there's anything I or chat saw in version 1. Whatever the hell this is. Not that I can tell. Careful. Everyone protect your eggs around here. If you want to keep them unhatched. Come back to say which would like 2 of the 3 channels you're currently watching. It sounds like they're right on the money. Looking forward to hearing more about incubator adventures. You hatched alone in the void. I hatched on Facebook. Thankfully, I wasn't actively engaging on Facebook. Wow, such advanced AI. I hadn't discovered egg IRL, it would have helped a lot. Know if you're going to be dating any eggs anytime soon. That's fantastic to hear. I'm very happy for you both. I want to know what's in the box. Your funky town. It's okay, it's a very pleasant funk. Well, at least it's externally pleasant. I can't speak for how it is on the inside. I understand what they want from me. It's all groovy? Good. An expensive shirt? My dearest love, I failed you, but how? Oh, thank you for the head pat. I brought you sacks of comberry, crates of fine clothes, and chests of gold. But still you spurned my Hi, Belmont. But still you spurned my affections. I killed the traitor who robbed you, and still you refuse me. I have sat by your house day after day, rain or sun, waiting for a hint of your affection, but to no avail. I grow weary of this life. Since you have not arrived here to meet me, I can only assume the worst. That I will never feel your soft arms around me, or watch you sleep without having to fear the guards that now patrol your land. Jeez. Yeah, sure. Ah, kin me not. Can it quaff and it grogan? What happened? All I've got is a Coke. I got some Baileys in the fridge. I don't think it's enough. Goodbye, my darling. Think of me fondly and often, and without reaching for your knife. Uh-oh. I thought I was still floating. It's dwarven time. Do you like Baileys? I don't want to say it. I've heard of Old Greg. I haven't actually seen it. Rum chata with ice cream? I've never actually had that. But I think I've had Bailey's on ice cream, and that's very good. I imagine it's also very good with rum chata. Well, I'm used to like Kahlua, and I'd get some of that sometimes. Oh no, it's London time because of the fallout. Because war never changes. Wait, no, I've got another levitate. Got you a proper British bulldog pal, you did. His name's Churchill. He's the cutest doggo. He eats all the muties. With just a slight accent change, that gets, that whole dialect becomes real cute, huh? Yeah, I think Fallout London is here. I'm not sure what gave you that impression. I've still yet to play a Fallout for any amount of time. And honestly, right now, it's going to be quite a while before I do. Not that I'm avoiding it. Just that I'm full. I ought to play the first two. Those are the top-down ones, right? I'd be pretty interested in that. Oh, right. Those were actually made by a different company before Bethesda gobbled them up, right? I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, I should report my findings to a guard. That makes a lot of sense. Oh. Well, that's interesting. I didn't realize they did New Vegas. Well, chest was just full of lies. Back when the creators of Fallout were still at Obsidian, in the days of Knights of the Old Republic 2. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that was connected too. Try it. loser.
You will suffer greatly.
I remember the days of games on CD. It felt very strange on PC. You know, because for like a game console, it makes a lot of sense, right? The game is completely on the disc or the cartridge, you put it in, it runs. As a kid, I didn't really get it. Some games needed the disc in, some didn't. I often wondered what the point of the disc was at all. You found a stuffed animal Cthulhu called Cute Thulu? Like in your house? Because that sounds concerning. Is this the start of a creepypasta? That's your nickname for Mark, Cute Thulu? Oh no, in London. It's a cool hat. It started a whole quest. A new hand touches the Cute Thulu. Oh yeah, can I even wear this? That's exciting. $181. I can't not anymore. But thank you. One of your boyfriend's rats is named after Meridia. Meridia is who I was thinking of the other day when we were talking about which Daedric princess we'd want to work for the most. I said Azura because I thought they were the same person at the time. Please no. Please stop. Found a whole underground town of hybrid fish humans called Thames Folk. Oh yeah, it is. Please stop. There we go. You're gonna move apartments just so you can keep rats? Yeah, there's definitely worse reasons. I mean, pets is a huge factor for apartments, right? Oh, they've restocked. They had a recruiting run. Their faces are like Emperor Palpatine, the Thames folk. They can't help. How'd you get here? They can't help it. There's just so many of them. I don't know how, like, could manage rats. I like a nice sizable pet that I can see. And in theory calls out to me if something's wrong. You want to keep them in your poncho pocket? Me too. To live that Bruno lifestyle.
Justice never sleeps.
Bird rat carrying method is bonding scarves. I'm not sure about bonding. I mean, I don't mean I'm not sure about keeping rats in bonding scarves. I mean, I'm not sure if I know exactly what a bonding scarf is. I think I saw a William Osmond video about making that wearable tube for rodents and mustelid pets. Oh, basically wearable hammocks. I love that. I have no idea where I'm going right now. Well, I guess really I just need to talk to a guard, right? What are you doing? It's very suspicious. Hello there, Khajiit. Before you take another step, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gaynor, and I'm an entrepreneur of sorts. I was wondering if I could ask a small favor of you. Glad you asked. As you may have noticed, I'm not looking my best at the moment. I'm a little, shall we say, down on me luck? Which is not something I'm used to. Let me tell you. At any rate, I'm looking for a little starting capital to get things rolling here in Mournhold. I recently arrived myself as well, and I thought you might be able to help me out. Think you part with, say, 50 gold? Yeah, sure, here you go. Splendid, I really do appreciate it, and I must say you're quite the generous soul. In fact, as long as we're talking and getting along so well, do you think maybe you could spot me another 100? I'm quite sure I can pay you back in just a few days' time. I've always had excellent luck when it comes to these sorts of things. What do you say? Oh, sure, here you go. You really are something, Joe Rajo. I can see we're going to get along famously. Okay, I'll be upfront with you. If I could just have another, 1,000 gold or so, I can really make it here. I just know it. You've been so good to me, and it's clear that you've got the money. Just a little more help, that's all I ask for. You'll do it, right? Okay, here you go. Wow, you have no idea what this means to me, Joe Rajo. I've never held this much gold in my life. Well, heck, you've just got money to burn, don't you? I bet you could spare another 10,000 gold, couldn't you? Come on, I know you've got it. Let's have it. What do you mean I really am something? It definitely leads to something, right? Okay, here you go. I don't have another 10,000 gold. Oh, I see. You think this is all some kind of joke, offering me the money you don't have. Well, I won't be laughed at. Do you hear me? I won't stand for it. I'll get you, Khajiit. I'll get you back for this, and then we'll see who's laughing.
Why must you people always pick on the small ones? Go away.
I won't forget you. Get out of my sight. This position is now 10 with this guy. Spoken again to our poor-looking widow, who made some rather ridiculous demands. He eventually got angry and threatened me. Now he will no longer speak to me. Quite the odd encounter. Oh well. It led to something. He just got a little flustered, I'm sure. Oh. Wait, here's a guard. Dark Brotherhood? I don't know why the enforcement hates me so much. Maybe this guy's better? Hello?
If you insist.
Go about your business, but I'm watching. Oh, he's even worse. Our eyes met from across the plaza. Jojo has no need for material things. The sweet succor of magical prowess is enough to sate her. That's true. I never spend it anyway, so... Well, except for here. You believe you've killed their leader? I wouldn't count on that. You probably ought to speak to... Tiniest deletion about it. He's our captain of the guard. You'll find him in the throne room. Apparently dark elf voice. She's not hard to look at.
I can't help you. Got healed elsewhere.
What are you looking at? No, I'm not paralyzed. I've never even met a witch. Must less been asked to escort one somewhere. Why am I naked? Because it's too damned hot here. You people think that every time you see a naked Nord barbarian, he's been tricked by some witch. So narrow-minded. Now leave me alone. I love him.
Justice never sleeps. Well.
Good for the Empire. Good for all.
Oh, shut up. Is this it? No.
Good for the Empire. Good for all.
He told me to go to the throne room, right? I kind of thought that would be back here. Maybe it is back here? I mean, it says Royal Palace on it.
Good for the Empire. Good for all.
But then this says courtyard. Or temple. I'm trying God's Reach. When you see a naked man wandering around the park, you simply don't know whether it's because they've been drugged by an evil witch or because they're hot.
Walk in her mercy.
You have to ask, would your name happen to be Daryl the Sweltering? Or were you tricked by a witch? It is not God's Reach. My deepest apologies, I've never been to this town before. The gates cannot be opened. I'd expect right from across them would be the palace, right? Or does Hyrule Morrowind? Am I asking for real or rhetorically? I will not feel robbed in any way if you let me know where the throne room is. Or is this a different question? I can't remember what I asked. One of the two takes his job much more seriously. As far as I can tell, this is the royal palace. Through here. But I can only get to the courtyard. Oh my god, it's right here. It was just like 2 doors removed from the outside. Here's the guy. Like, seriously, though, it did help, because I was like, no, this is just a courtyard, though. Where's the palace? Where's the one that's just called palace? The captain of King Helseth's royal guards. Is this an official matter? Is there something else you want? Dark Brotherhood. You wish to know who sent the assassins to kill you in your sleep? A reasonable desire. I won't deny my knowledge of it, but I believe it is more important now to speak of an official matter. Oh yeah, I know. But I'm not going to tell you. I happen to know off the top of my head who commissioned your death. Yes, I know your name, and I'm Tinius Dilation, captain of King Helseth's royal guards. I have influence with King Helseth, and King Helseth is known for rewarding his friends. I have an official matter you might be able to help with. Show him evidence Helseth tried to have you killed. I don't think he would respond well to that. Tell me more. There were rumors among the people that about King Lethen's death. Rumors that Athen Lethen did not die a natural death. There's no truth to them, of course. Speak to the people about King Lethen's death. You are not known to them as my representative, and they may be more candid with you. Let me know if you find the source of these rumors. I'll take care of it.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
What if you wanted to get into the throne room, but Tiny has said, I have an official matter you may be able to help with? Very highly suspicious. I like to think he's suspicious of his king, but doesn't want to say it. Right. So I will have to pause here. We'll switch over to Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Also, yeah, thank you again, friend, for your help. I really wanted to actually find this guy and try to talk to him before finishing off Morrowind.